My name is Kirsty Porter. I'm the CEO and founder of Umbrella Dementia Cafés. Umbrella Dementia Cafés is a community-driven organisation run by the community, supporting the community that they live in. It's a place where people with dementia can come with their families. They can meet other people going through exactly the same challenges that they are. Every month I get requests to set up a dementia cafe. The hardest thing is actually telling them we're not ready or we can't help them. I don't have a platform to be able to communicate that on a wider growth opportunity, and so I've minimize what we can do with a desperate frustration. Actually, I think I just didn't know what was out there. I've lost count of how many times I'm up working at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was terrified if I grew any further that I would burn out. The actual program itself is refined. It's fabulous. And we know how to do that. How do we do the next bit? That's when I knew I needed help to systemize what we were doing.
When I first met Kirsty, I saw a passionate social entrepreneur who was honestly drowning in her own success. She has built something incredible, dementia cafes that truly changed lives, but everything lived in her head. The first thing I did was listen, really listen. I wanted to understand not just what Umbrella Dementia Cafés did, but why it mattered.
When I first met Susan, I did not expect her to be interested in the emotional side of what I did. She asked me questions about the founder story. She allowed me to just talk and actually be myself, my authentic self. That's when the relationship with her changed, is that I trusted her more than I thought I've trusted any consultant in my job, that whatever I was telling her was in safe hands. I had problems that I didn't have the solutions for, and she reassured me, said, we will go through those. Right now we're going to focus on this first, which is the number one issue. And I said, okay, all right, so I don't need to panic. She's got this. And I know that instinctively. She was able to take my knowledge and turn it into an operational system. And I didn't expect that. I actually don't know anyone that was able to do that, because so much of my years of doing dementia cafes, I've been trying to find the systems myself with the little knowledge I had. And it really allowed me to stop thinking that I had to do that and that somebody else could do it for me. And I just needed to focus on my zone of genius, which was running dementia cafes, having emotional connective spaces, networking, getting more people involved in what I do. It was an incredible relief just to let that go. And I could just be myself and know that someone else had my back.
From there, we built systems that supported her mission, not replaced it. We created an online training platform and measurement frameworks that helped prove real social impact. And we focused, because not-for-profits can't do everything at once, nor should they try. Now, Umbrella Dementia Cafés isn't limited by Kirsty's personal bandwidth. They've got the systems, the data, and the confidence to grow, to bring their program to communities across Australia. And that's what gets me really excited, because when we build the right systems, we don't just transform businesses, we multiply impact.
Since I've been creating this online portal, the conversations with other organisations have really blossomed. We are looking at now 3 organisations to create partnership agreements and help them set up their dementia cafe. Susan is not just a consultant. She is a partner in my mission and my goals, my vision. She's got my back. And if she isn't available, she knows someone who is. I don't feel alone when I'm working with Susan. I know that this has got legs, and I am so excited about the future that we're creating together. Investing in Susan has been the best thing I've done this year. If Susan was in front of me right now, I would say that you have completely changed our business. You've changed the way I look at the business. I'm looking at it from a different perspective, from a bird's eye point of view. I don't feel like I'm in the mud. I don't feel like I'm in the weeds. I feel like there's a solution for all my problems, my communication problems. I now know that I can communicate what I do really efficiently and people can understand it. I don't feel overwhelmed at all by that. And that's a massive change. She's actually been able to articulate my priorities really clearly. Before I met her, I was all over the shop. I think this is a really important point, but she was free after the first 3 meetings, and I had 10 in the bag, because she achieved everything I could have ever expected after those first 3 meetings. I was absolutely delighted with every minute she had after those.